So recording is on. So this is our syllabus. So we have covered almost everything from this syllabus. So remaining part is set and map, string date manipulation, string and date manipulation. Okay, so this date and string can be covered in one session. So these three things actually, set, string, date, can be covered in one session. Helper methods we already have covered, that is reduce, filter, map, right? Those are nothing but these helper methods. And promises and async await can be covered in one session. We will see that. And some third party libraries, means the libraries which are already available, how do you use them, that we will see. And after that we will start with the DOM manipulation. What happened to DOM manipulation? Yeah, so this we can cover in a 1 week. Okay, and then we will start React. Fine. So error handling, conditional statements. In the arrays I have written set and map, no problem, here we can do. Now what is set? Actually, let's open new folder, day 46, day 46, and here we can say app01.js, app01.js. Now I have an array const arr 1 3 2 10 10 9 8, like this. So when you talk about, just a minute, okay. So we will, this is my array, okay. Now when you talk about the set and map, when you talk about the set and map, I will come back to this array shortly. Let's go to the Notion, and here I can say h1 set. To the h1 what do we use? This one, right? Set. So we can say, a set in a JavaScript, is a collection of unique values, meaning that each element must be distinct within the set. Unlike the arrays, which can contain the duplicate elements. See, these are, let's add 1 and 2. Can you see? The array contains what? Duplicate elements. Unlike arrays, which can contain the duplicate elements, a set ensures that every element occur only once. Only once. Set are a part of the ES6 specification and provide convenient and efficient way to handle collections of values in JavaScript. Collections of values in JavaScript. So there are few key characteristics of and the purposes of the set. Here we can see key characteristics and of the set. First, uniqueness. Set contains unique values, no indexing. Iterable. Sets are iterable, means for each loop can be applied. Useful operations. Set contains some useful operations. There is a size property, so we can check what is the size of the set. And efficient for uniqueness check. Uniqueness, the primary characteristics of the set is that it cannot contain the duplicate values. If you attempt to add an element to the set that is already present, it will not result in any change to the set. It will not result in any change to the set. No indexing. Set, here you can say, set do not have a numeric indexes for accessing the element like arrays. So how do you access array elements? ARR of first, like that. Instead, they rely on the methods of manipulation. Iterable means what? We have seen what do you mean by iterable. If you remember, object has some properties, a metadata. Right? Sets are iterable, meaning that you can loop through their elements using the iteration protocols such as for, of, and for each methods. Sets provides some useful operations like add, delete, has, and clear. Size property. Set is having a size property that returns the number of elements available in the set. Sets are particularly efficient, here we can say. Sets are particularly efficient for checking the uniqueness of the element to the data structures like arrays and the objects. Okay. Now let's take an example of set first. So I will keep this array as it or just delete it. Const, here we can say numbers is equals to new set. Now what do you mean by new? What do you mean by new?
Please create a empty.
Say that again.
Please create a empty.
Empty what? It is create a empty means what? Okay, it will create a new empty object. And what is the meaning of set and brackets over there? Set and brackets, what do you mean by that? There is a name set and after that there are brackets. What do you mean by that? So you are not reading, or you are not. Yeah, correct. Constructor, but still you need to revise the things. If you want to appear in the interviews, right, you need a reading, you need a practice. You are lagging in practice and the revision. Okay. Fine. So const numbers, new set. Now there are few methods we have seen. Numbers dot add, say 1. Numbers dot add 10. Numbers dot add 2. Numbers dot add 20. Numbers dot add 10. Numbers dot add 1. Numbers dot add 9. Correct? Let's try to console.log this. Say numbers. Console.log and what? Numbers. Hello? What would be output? So the way you are adding it into the array, remember that it is a iterable.
Yes.
The way you are adding it into an array, in the same fashion you are adding it to the set.
Yes.
cd day, sorry, cd dot dot cd day 46 and node app01.js. Can you see set of 5? See how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is just showing how many elements? 5 elements. And can you see there is no duplicate available in this set? Only unique values are available over there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Only unique values are available over there. So numbers dot has, you can check numbers dot has. So if you remember entries, keys,
Yes.
you will get, okay, here you can say entries, clear means all that things, you will get all the values over here. This is the function. So there are these functions available over here. Add, then we can have now remember that set doesn't have indexing.
Yes.
Set doesn't have indexing. So you cannot do something like this, numbers of 10
Yes.
or numbers of 1. This is illegal. You cannot do that in the case of set. That's what we are saying over here. No indexing, iterable, useful operations, size property, efficient for uniqueness checks. So you may delete this numbers dot values. It will return an array dot numbers dot values. It is returning the iterable actually. So numbers dot for each, you can say each element arrow console.log el. Now run it. Can you see 110?
Yes.
Only unique values. Set never contains duplicate values.
Yes.
Set never contains duplicate values. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, now, now let's go here and let's create okay, let's, this is the set is h2. Now I think we don't use this emoji for h1, we use this emoji for h1. You've forgotten everything.
Yes, sir.
and here creating sets. Just we have seen how we can create the only one way presently we have seen. There is another way also. Now we will talk about that. So creating set in the JavaScript, creating sets in JavaScript involves set constructor or initializing set with an iterable, that is an array. Let's break down these methods. Using the set constructor, we just have seen this, right? Using set constructor, you can create the empty set. You can create an empty set using the set constructor and then add elements to it. Hello? The way we have done here, we have created set and then we have added the elements. That's what this thing. Now another way, initializing set with an iterable. Remember that when you say iterable, the object which has that metadata iterable.
Yes.
Now you can create the set by, you can create a set by passing an iterable such as array to the set constructor. You can create a set by passing iterable such as an array to the set constructor. This automatically populates the set with the elements of the iterable. Now for example, let's go here first and const arr, and here I can say abc, abc, pqr, sorry, pqr, lmn, xyz, lmn. Okay, this is an array. So from this array also we can create the set, new set arr. Correct?
Yes.
And console dot, sorry, here console.log name. So node app01.js. Can you see abcpqr? Again same. So this is the another way of creating the set by using the iterable object. Whatever iterable you can pass that over here. Can you see that?
Yes.
This is what you can say two ways of creating using the set constructor and initializing the set with the iterable. These are the two ways of creating sets. Getting my point?
Yes.
These are the two ways of creating sets. Now, what are the methods? Set operation. And we can say here, what are the different set operations? We already have seen add operation here, for each operation. So if you want to add h2, creating set, h2 set operations. First adding element to the set, adding element to the set. What is this? Adding element to the set, removing element from the set, creating checking the existence of the element is available or not, and clearing all elements. So we have seen this thing. Clearing all elements. And what? Iterating over elements in the set. Iterating over elements in the set. So let's write a code directly, adding elements to the set. So you can add elements to a set using add method. The set ensures that only unique elements are stored. You can remove the elements from the set using, see here, you can remove the elements from the set using delete method. If method is successfully deleted, delete returns true. Otherwise it returns what? False. You can check particular element is available or not. Hello? You can check if a specific element exists in a set using has method. It returns the true if element is present and otherwise false. Clearing all, you can remove all the elements from clear method. And then you can either iterate. We have seen this for each, right? For each, for loop also we can see. Now if you want to delete the numbers, numbers dot delete, if you can see a value, say 30 is not available, right? So it will return what? False. 30 is not available, so it will return what? False. Can you see false over here? Because 30 is not available. And delete, say 9. Can you see it's true? It will return true. Also console.log numbers.has 10. Can you see true? There is a 10. That's why it is returning 10. That's what you can see, checking existence of the element and clearing all the elements. Numbers dot clear. It will delete all the elements. It will delete what? All the elements from an array. Sorry, from the set. So here adding element to the set can be like this. Removing element from the set can be like this. Checking elements are available into the set can be like this. Clearing all the elements and iterating for each kind of thing. Correct? Now, these are some things you need to remember about the set. Now, a homework. Convert set to an array. So what about these exams, these programs?
Some is completed and some remaining. Today I will complete all.
Okay. So here you can say convert set of numbers to an array. Convert set of numbers to an array. So this is the homework. Well, this is all about set. So let's have some use cases of the set. Use cases for the set. H1, sorry, H2. Use cases. Set use cases. Sets in the JavaScripts are useful when there is a uniqueness. You need a set. Sets in the JavaScript are useful in various scenarios where you need to manage the collection of the unique values efficiently. Here are some common use cases, and these are the homework.
Yes,
So I will not write the code below. Okay.
yes, sir.
So H3, I can say removing duplicates from an array. This is the homework.
Yes, sir.
Remember that. Removing duplicates from an array. You need to write the code for this. Checking the existence of the values. Certain values are available there or not. In an array, you need to check that. Sorry. H3. Managing the unique IDs or keys. Managing unique IDs or keys. Then intersection union difference operations. So there are two sets, mathematical set. You need to perform intersection union. Tagging and filtering of the items. Tagging and filtering of the items. Okay. Removing duplicates. Set automatically. I will write the document also, description also. Set automatically. I want code from you here. Set automatically ensures the uniqueness, making them handy for removing the duplicates from an array. Sets provide a fast way to check whether element is available or not, whether specific value is available or not. Sets are useful when you need to store the unique identifiers or keys like Aadhaar card. Aadhaar number is a unique. So instead of creating array of the Aadhaars, you will create set of the Aadhaars. Correct? So set can be used to perform the operations like finding the intersection, union, and the difference between two sets. Mathematical set. In the maths, we have studied the set, right? So you need to complete these codes.
Yes, sir.
Sets can be used to tag and filter the items based on the specific criteria. It's simple filter method. Nothing fancy. But you need to write codes for this.
Yes.
Map. Key value pairs. What is map? Key value pairs. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you talk about the map in the JavaScript, map is a set is also data structure, map is also standard data structure. In JavaScript, a map data structure that allows you to store key value pairs where both the keys and values can be of any data type. Maps were introduced in ES6. Maps were introduced in ES6 and provide a more versatile way to organize and manage data compared to the traditional object. Here is an introduction to the map. Key value pairs. Key value pairs. So here we can say key features of maps. Key value pairs, like an object only. So here we can say key value pairs is a main feature. Then flexible key types maintains the order. It is iterable. Like set, it is having size property. Okay, what do you mean by key value pair? Maps store the data in key value pairs. In key value pairs, allowing you to associate values with the unique keys. Map keys in the map can be of any data type, including the primitive and the objects. Hello? Keys in the map can be of any data type, including the primitive types, for example, string numbers and object. Unlike the regular object, map maintain the order of the key value pairs. Map maintain the order of key, unlike the regular object, map maintain the order of key value pairs. The order of insertion is preserved. The way you are inserting data is maintained. The order of insertion is preserved, making it useful in the scenarios where order of the element matters. Order, the way you are inserting element, in the same way it is preserved in the DB or it is preserved in the DS. Iterable, maps are iterable, which means you can easily loop through their keys, values, or entries using the constructs like for of and the for each. Iterable. Maps have a size property. Maps have a size property that returns number of key value pairs in the map. These are some basics about map. Sorry, H2 here. Creating map. Key value pairs. Creating map. You can create a map using a constructor. You can create map using map constructor, then, and you can also initialize map using iterable object like this. Now let's go here, app 02.js const map1 is equals to new map and map dot set. If you want to set some values, Here I can say name ABC. Key, remember that this is key, this is value. Map1 dot set age, say 12. Map1 dot set subject Android. Map1 dot set again subject. Let's see, duplicate keys, what happened? Java. Okay, something like this. And now console.log map1. Here you can see node app02.js. Can you see name ABC, age 12, and subject there is no Android.
Yes.
And if you see, order is maintained. First name, then age, then subject. Which means that keys should be unique. Otherwise, it will override. Keys needs to be what? Unique. Clear?
Yes, sir. So, but how can we find unique?
These keys, name, age, sub. So don't add sub 2 times. Add just sub only 1 time. Remember that map can be of keys of any type. Map2 map2 dot set 1 ABC. This is also okay. Now what is the key over here? 1. 2 is a key. This is also okay. That's what we have written. Flexible key types. Key in the map can be of any type. Maintains the order. Iterable. And this thing. Right? So how do we create map? You can create map in these 2 ways. This only one way. Using the constructor. How we have written in set. Okay, using constructor h3, using what? Constructor. Now h3, using iterable. Now what is iterable? Now using iterable code. So the third way of creating map, const map3 is equals to new map, but here we will pass an object, right? 1 colon ABC, 2 colon PQR. Console.log map3, console.log map 3. Now you tell me, what is the problem over here? Can you tell me what is the problem over here? Object is not iterable. The normal object you create is not iterable. It is saying like that. So if you want to make this guy iterable, what you need to do? So this is a two-dimensional array. 1 ABC. See, array of array. 2 PQR. So this is the first dimension which contains array. Second dimension, it contains key value. Now run the project. Can you see? Map to 1 ABC and this thing. Correct? So this is how you will create map in other way. This is how you will create map in second way. Rest of the things, iterables and other things are very same. There is no change. Map 3 like this using iterable. Now what? Map of basic operations. Adding values, set we have seen. Iterating, for each we have seen. Right? And there is a get operation also. Adding and retrieving the values. Here I can say how we have written for set. In the same fashion we will write set operations. H2 map operations. Same, there is no change. Map operations. So first operation, adding and retrieving the values. Adding and retrieving the values. Iterating over map. Right? Just 3 operations we will see. Rest of the same. Adding already we have seen set. Adding, you can add key value to the map. You can add key value pairs to the map using the set method and retrieve using what? Get method. So here we can say console.log map3 dot get 1 and you will get ABC map3. So here set and map2 dot get 1. Correct? Now iterating over map, easy. Map2 dot for each. Can you see? Map2 dot for each. Now here you will get key and value. Key and value. Arrow. Console.log key value. Can you see? Key ABC value 1. Hello? Map2 dot entries. Map2 dot where entries is another form. You can use normal for loop also. For let and key colon value of map2 console.log key, same thing, I will copy this. What is this? Key colon value means what? Let key colon in an array, remember that. So this map is going to return a pair of key and value, and that's why here you need an array. So zeroth element would be key, first element would be value. In the same fashion, zeroth element would be key, first element would be value. So here you are saying that in a map, give me this array, this array, this array. So you are iterating over this array. No matter how map you have created, internal structure would be like this. You create the map in this form, you create the map in this form, internal structure will become like this, array of array. And that's why here you are saying that this is a map to is a two-dimensional array, and give me the first dimension, that is array key value. So zeroth element always key, first element would be always what? Value. That's what you will get here. Correct? Key and value. That is how you can iterate over the map. Iterating over a map. Let's write, you can use for each, for of. You can use for each, for of to iterate over the keys, values, or the entries. Okay. So map 3. So this is one way of iterating, and this is another way of iterating. Third way is something like this. Entries for let entry of map 2 dot entries. Now entry is a one entry. If you see the entries, what it is going to return, it is going to return iterable of an array. Can you see? Iterable iterator. It's an array. So this would be an array. This would be an what? Array. Either you can destructure it. Either you can destructure it like this, key value, key val, or you can keep entries ent as it is. And then what you can do? Key, here you can say ent of 0, that is the key, and ent of 1, that is the value. Entries, if you don't want to do directly over map, you can do what? Entries, but one and same, no problem. So I will copy this approach also here. This is how you will, sorry, iterate over the map. Correct? Now, use cases. When do you use use cases of map? Okay, so first use case, maps in the JavaScript is a versatile data structure. Maps in JavaScript are versatile data structures that find various use cases in web development. Here are some common scenarios where you will use maps. So storing and retrieving data with the custom keys, maintaining the order in key value pairs, that is very important. Maintaining the data in key value pairs, efficiently handling the dynamic data, right? Working with string and non-string keys. If your keys are other than the string, you can use the map. Managing and organizing the configurations. Managing and organizing what configuration? So you can create the styles, dynamic styles over here. So I want you to write this code the way I have asked you for set. Not a big deal. Research it and write it. So storing and retrieving the data with the custom keys. A normal map you need to create and you need to show the code. Map allows you to use a custom objects on non-string keys, providing more flexible way to associate values with the data. Maintaining the order, unlike the regular objects, we already have seen this thing. You can show that example only, or let me go on writing the objects codes. You can study that later. We already have seen that actually. Okay, efficiently handling the dynamic data. Maps provide efficient methods for adding, deleting and checking the existence of key value pairs, making them suitable for the dynamic data management. Just any keys can be added. The dynamic data of map status timestamp date.now. Okay. Non key values, sorry, non-string keys. Map allows you to both string and non-string keys in the same map. Mixed key, can you see something like this? String key, object key as an object over here. In that case, map would be helpful a lot. Can you see here object? What is the key? A whole object is a key over here. In this case, map will help you. Managing and organizing the configurations. Managing and organizing. So if you want to create styles, something like this, theme dark, font size 16, show notification true, and config.getTheme. If you can do something like this, you need a map, which is a good thing to use a map in this case, right? So let's complete the use cases for the set also. Set use cases showing. Okay. Removing the duplicate keys. Simply this is your array and you are converting array to the array. See how they have done. Checking the existence, has I hope you have got this thing. You have converted set. You have converted set to an array. Your homework is also done. Converting set to an array by using spread operator. Right? Managing the unique IDs or keys, intersection, union, mathematical operation. This is a set A, set B, intersection. You need the similar elements. So just go through this code. If you don't get, please ask me. But by this time, you should be understanding the codes when you look at this. Correct? Well, this is all about set and maps. I will push the code. Here we can say JavaScript set and map. Go through it and you can ask me the questions. Done? We can conclude for the day. If you have any question, go ahead and ask me.
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Okay, let's call it for a day. We'll meet tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.